Hello, two-shot fans. I know there's, well, a few more of you than there were earlier after this new video. In fact, this new video I just posted on Vancouver musicians. Of course, you know the video. 20 and 8. Yeah. It was like 19 and 2, I think, when I posted it on here. 1 hour. So, okay, so within an hour, but most of them came within about 20 minutes. 8 thumbs down. So 6 thumbs down from that post in Vancouver. Woo! I love thumbs down, actually. You can't get all butthurt about that shit. You need the negativity. It's like germs. You can't expect to live in a house and be all safe all your life, and then when coronavirus hits, you have a chance. You gotta have germs and dirt in your life so you can have immunity. Okay, so let's take a look at the comments. Let's take a look. Bryce Loken. Is it Loken? I'm gonna say Loken. I like Loken. Hi, my grandma survived a residential school. Okay. On behalf of everyone with a brain, I'd like to publicly invite you to go fuck yourself. Okay, so, you know, I gotta explain these everyone knows about the protests. You know, they're Wetsuweten, but man, people are talking like actual Wetsuweten leaders. Like, a lot of these people aren't even really real Wetsuweten. They're a bunch of radical activists that have dragged in numerous people. Even this guy on the news the other day who was seen arguing with a lady who was stuck up in her car at an intersection. This guy was a protester. The lady said she was half native. This guy was pure white from the Netherlands. I get that he's supporting the cause, but it just, man, these white natives, man, I mean, there's so many. And the paid protesters, come on, it doesn't take rocket appliances to figure this out, that a lot of these are clearly paid protesters, and a lot of lollygaggers run along. Basically, when you look at his comment right off the bat, he's insulted by the message, so everything about it's, I hate people like that. You know, I'm the kind of guy that, here we go again. But I'm the kind of guy that can say, hey, but if it wasn't there, then we wouldn't be having this video now, would we? Bryce Loken, I simply cannot imagine being a grown man. Why don't we just leave it there? He simply cannot imagine being a grown man.
Oh, Billy. You ain't seen nothing yet.
This is straight garbage. But all in all you sound like a mumble rapper and let's be real you all OD on something sooner or later.
So you're telling me that if I wasn't such a mumble rapper, you would be totally okay with the choice of words they use?
Perhaps maybe lose the auto-tune and become talented too.
Auto-tune? What the fuck? Auto-tune is a little more like this.
Sounds like auto-tune. I don't know man, but definitely singing lessons please.
You don't know? So you just go calling people garbage for things you don't know about? And singing lessons? This is rap, not Mariah Carey.
We now return to Vancouver musicians.
But anyway, having a flow this bad? It's amazing though, these people that shared it that really liked it. But this guy, everything he's talking about, what is it? People in Vancouver just love the protesters and people out here hate them? What the hell, man?
Big money! Big prizes! I love it!
Having a flow this bad and still needing attention at a level so high you'd put in this kind of effort. I suggest learning some history. I did learn some history. Half that shit I didn't even know. I had to research it. Mostly from comments on Twitter. But it's not going to do you any good until you learn how dotted eights work. I used to do music. Let's educate the viewers what dotted eights are. Woo! It's these things. I said to him, so go block off some public transportation while you're at it and say the same things to them. Yeah, I don't think they'd like his values. And that's another thing. These native protesters, and of course mostly, 60% of them are white people, I'm pretty sure. They're not exactly winning a lot of respect. You know, a lot of people, even this one comment I saw, just one, but I just saw this one on Twitter. We can maybe roll that one.
Okay, come on, here we go. Raise one. Come on, raise one.
Where this person said, oh, you know, I totally respect for your cause, but now it's just getting out of hand, you know, affecting the country. And I said, a flow this bad? Aw, do you need a hug? Derek, these are really, really awful comebacks, and you've had a pretty significant amount of time between replies to work on them.
I knew it.
I had a significant amount of time. I could have came back and had a lot of time. I should have. What's wrong with Justin Smith, acting like a bunch of Islamic robbers. Glad to see how he's pulled in an unrelated ethnic group to be prejudiced against the same song. I guess I can't be offended if I didn't understand a single word you said, right? You couldn't understand a single word, yet you quoted a few of them and then cried about them. Sure, okay. Justin, you posted the lyrics in the description. I was trying to read along to make sense of what was going on. How dare you!
You know what I'm saying?
If you're going to post controversial content, be prepared for criticism and pushback. I didn't know that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, yeah, that and saying one thing and then the other. Works for me. Rob Taylor. Good thing you posted your lyrics in the description. I love how these people have gone to the trouble. They're researching it. They're like, gotta see the lyrics. I hate this so much. Like, there are tons of stupid videos out there. You know what I mean? Why are you commenting on them? Because generally, if it's just stupid or just low quality, you're not going... If it's just low quality, you're not gonna comment on them. Shit. Alright, have not one clue what you said. Hint for future, if you intend to stick with this really bad career move, bad enunciation. Plus a horrible mix. A horrible mix equals musical disaster. I've heard 12-year-olds using GarageBand do far better. Maybe just write an op-ed to The Straight or something, man. To The Straight? I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Probably some magazine. Example? Pure fucking hate speech in a good portion of that GarageBand. Take it down for fuck's sakes. Once again, making it clear. It's amazing how people who like the theme seem to like the song, but the moment the message doesn't come across as fair, the song sucks, and 12-year-olds on GarageBand are better. This is what you might call political ignorance, and as far as enunciation, okay, you got me. Because of course Godzilla and Rap God are perfectly easy to understand without lyrics or prior knowledge to the music. Oh my god. Okay, what else do we got? Satire still exists, good on you. This is Cam Gio Vinazo Mossop. I guess he liked it, so I said thank you. Brent Rosmo said trash. This is his little selfie. His profile picture, he's wearing a suit, and here he comes up and takes his suit off for me.
Derek, nobody likes your track, and your head is too far up your ass to notice, and just because you gloss over the emphasis doesn't de-emphasize how bad your flow is. I'm not even a rapper. I write music that's far more slowish, but compared to you, I'm Marshall fucking Mathers, and it's not even close-ish.
Close-ish?
Write a song about a protest like you know the burden these people have carried. You think nuance is when your dad's brother gets remarried. So fucking stupid, you shouldn't speak, and yet you rapped about this? You should be embarrassed. So take the L, stop replying. You and your Kmart sweater just got buried. That's an example of rap for the future, Derek.
I'm trying to go over this. I might have missed something, so I'm a little tired. But I didn't notice any rhymes in that last sequence there. He was doing okay for a while, aside from the made-up words. He's just so mad. He's just looking at him. Look at his shirt. Look at it. Look at his tattoos, his musical notes, his dotted eights. Bryce Loken, hi Derek, I'm $60 an hour. He is a fucking prostitute. What the fuck? If you need a hand? He's being very specific, and I like how he's in that subtle kind of way. He's not jumping right in. I accept speedy cash voucher. Jesus Christ. Stop it. I know it's late, but it's still Facebook. Children. Well, you even took your suit off from me. This couldn't be any more Vancouver. I was getting ready for bed, Derek. My cat is upset. I was out late and she needs cuddles. What? Okay.
Introducing the all-new Lube Control GX for men. It's intelligent. If you want a boyfriend, intelligence is hot. It reduces gray, so you can bring in the gay. You still have the salon till 5. Go ahead, grab a spoonful and practice. Feel your hair now. Pretend it's him. Come on, wear a tie. This is the West End, damn it. Ooh, the librarian look. Stop it. Use Control Gay X-rated lube. You get a boyfriend, bitch.
Okay, here's Andrea Fair. She's more fair. It's hard to come up with a way to explain to you how terrible this is without giving you the attention you obviously seek. If this isn't a sad, misguided attempt at satire, then seek therapy. Maybe do that either way. Wow. I don't even have time for her. She's stupid. Andrea Fair, you're stupid. You're a poopy face. You picked the wrong group to share this, haha. Vancouver is a little sensitive. I'm from Mission. I know all about how Van differs than our caveman mentality. Oops, I mean cave person. That's better now. Lyle Whitfield. Well, that was 3 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Ooh, I've never heard that one. The minutes of my life that I'll never get back response. I don't normally trash talk other people's music at all, but man, this is just intensive garbage. Intensive care. Intensive. Douglas B. Prowlix, fuck you.
Leave me alone!
Acting like a... No, Bruce, I'd also like to note for anyone finding this before I wake up tomorrow and before the storm comes, no, my heritage is not a trump card, and it doesn't mean my opinion is the only valid. Look at him trying to dig his way back out of potential trump cards. Oh, shit. There is historical and cultural baggage. There is misinformation. My point was that, as the grandson of a resident... I like how he always has to state the residential school. He's not using that as a card, but he's making sure to emphasize residential school. Very, very cute on you. How political. You've got a great future. Maybe you'll be mayor someday. As a residential school survivor, I just want to say Derek is both an idiot and really bad at rapping.
Oh shit, here we go. It's
I think all sides of the political
war!
spectrum can come together on that, and to be honest, Derek may be the catalyst for healing this country. Derek may be the catalyst for healing this country as needed so long, because that's how stupid this is. I said, you know, that's great, thanks. Personally, when I see something that's stupid, I usually don't pay a lot of attention. So anyway, did you want to get a hotel room or something? Anyway, that's all. Leave a like, subscribe, and all that crap. I gotta get going. Man, I haven't slept in days.
Race war! Race war! Race war's on, everybody!
I'm too scared of anything past the US.
You know, I also wanted to say too that I mean, if I had more time to do some research, like think maybe, I don't know, like the Olympics, for example, in 2010 in Vancouver. Let's just say more recently, 2011, the Stanley Cup Finals. You know, events like that when everyone's pulling together. Where are these protesters when things like that are happening? Everyone's fucking drinking and cheering and hooting and hollering along and having a good time. Listen to this stuff. Now it's a good time. There's nothing going on. Let's get the protests now. Not that you don't want to balance your life and structure out. You know, okay, protests on Tuesday, groceries on Wednesday, and then we can get the penis pump on Thursday. That's what I would do personally.